y'all, I'm Hope here at Crafty Hope, and welcome to my channel. Ever since iCAD and the 100-Day Project and Seek Gather Crate and all the other challenges I put on myself through the summer, and I don't know, I've just been kind of going with challenges, and I've kind of just needed a reset. So I've been like cleaning and organizing, getting my business together, and every once in a while throwing myself into just a simple art journal page, trying to get back in the groove of that. At some point, I might even try to develop a daily art journal habit. That's the goal, right? For now, I just kind of do it when I feel the need. And and a lot of times I film it, and if it turns out, y'all may get to see it. And this is one of those. This was a super simple page. As you can see, grabbed a random this is a journal that I made. The cover of it is just cardboard, and it's got a bunch of book pages in it, and it's really a journal I'm experimenting in, and possibly maybe gonna make a tutorial on it, or I don't know. I haven't quite decided. I've got a bunch of these same book pages ready to go. Uh, that I may put in my shop, or I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it yet. But anyway, this journal is made, and so I've been experimenting in it, and I threw some scrap papers, as you saw, onto it with some fluid matte medium, and now I am taking to it with some sprays. So that is a Distress Oxide spray in y'all, like hickory smoke or something. I'll have it below. I have such a hard time remembering sometimes. It's a gray. It's a Distress Oxide in a gray, and then a Distress Spray Stain in Rusty Hinge. You can see how yummy that is. And I wet it with my Distress sprayer, and am taking a super wet paintbrush to move that around a little bit, and of course add a little bit of splatter. And it is so wet, y'all. I'm going to start to dry this and then decide, oh my gosh, that is too wet. I've got to pick up some of that. So yeah, I'm using a paper towel just to take up some of that excess water. As you can tell by the time of this was a super quick page in this little journal, and I'm working on these only in pages. I'm trying not to do spreads in this journal because I really want to build up the thickness of this journal and see how it does. So like I said, I'm experimenting with this one. So I did spray a little bit more of that Distress Oxide spray, and then came in with, this is I think it's some rust-dyed cheesecloth perhaps, or maybe that might be some of the cheesecloth that Kaylin sent me. I can't quite tell, because I know in that bucket I've got several. So I decided I wanted to add quite a bit of texture on here with that cheesecloth, but I wanted it to be kind of bunchy. So I'm going to do something crazy, which is try to stitch this cheesecloth together in a bunch. I just took some off-white embroidery floss that was already on a needle sitting in my pin cushion, and I am, as you can see, just kind of bunching and stitching this together, trying to get it to be like one more solid unit that's got some texture. Like I said, I want to make this journal fairly thick with different things, and this I thought would be one of those fun things to do, and it turns out pretty awesome. So I'm going to do a couple more stitches here and then tie it off. I think that's what I'm trying to do now, is tie it off. Just put a knot or two so it holds together. And then I will start, I think the next thing I'm going to do is start looking for a focal. So this is probably one of the quickest and easiest art journal pages I've done in a long time. I decided I need a little more texture in the background, some kind of contrast. So I grabbed a graphite stick. This is a water soluble one, kind of like the Lyra ones, but I picked this one up at the Dollar Tree. I don't even know how many years ago. Forever, probably at least 10 years ago. So I got it wet in my water cup and just slung it at the page. That adds plenty of texture. And of course, I'm going to go ahead and dry that real quick and then come back with, I did sort through a couple little things to see if anything would work. But as soon as I put this butterfly down, I was like, oh, well, that works great. So I am inking the edges with some Distress Ink Walnut Stain. I will tell you that the butterfly was made based on the instructions from Tiffany Sharp in her Simply Watercolor series. This was the Monarch Butterfly, the first one in that series that she made. So I had several of them, and yeah, this one worked perfect. Then I dipped into my little tin that has bunches of phrases that I've cut out from books, from cards, from things I've stamped. This is something I think I printed out, and oh, y'all, I can't even remember what it says. Um, it says she decided to stop letting fear hold her back. And I did ink the edges of this. And y'all, this phrase absolutely spoke to me. I've been struggling with, where my art is going and how I want to do it and why I'm so afraid sometimes to do certain things. So yeah, this phrase was absolutely perfect. And the fact that it's white kind of goes with some of the white of the paper that I watercolored on to make that butterfly. So I'll try to also put a link to Tiffany's, I can't remember her website, Teachable, whatever it was that class was on. I am going to glue the sentiment down because it's just copy paper with my Oohoo glue stick, but you can see I've already taken my Fabri-Tac bottle and turned it upside down to give it a little bit of time to go up to the nozzle. I'm going to come back here and it's finally where it needs to be, and I will use the Fabri-Tac to stick this down. You see it is super fiddly, and really once I'm going to put down all that bunchy cheesecloth I've got, put down my butterfly, and then I'm gonna futz a little bit with adding more Fabri-Tac on places where things didn't make a good connection. So yeah, this was a quick and easy project. It reminded me that I don't have to put so much into a page to make a pretty page. A little bit of texture, a little bit of collage, a sentiment, a focal, done, and it can still have so much meaning to me. And this one absolutely does. I got to use those butterflies I made recently. I don't know what I am futzing with now. Oh, stuff off my page. Yeah, I don't know why I was late. I think I was waiting for that Fabri-Tac to dry, and then I realized, oh, I need some more. So I hope you will jump into your art journal or junk journal or just anything you've got in front of you and just play a little bit and make a little art today. It doesn't take long. Just get that artistic expression out. Let your creativity shine. I'm going to give you a couple of close-up shots of this, even as simple as it is. I want you to see it a little bit better. I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope to come back here with some other art journaling pages very soon. I've got at least two that I know of that I should be bringing to you soon. Keep your eye out for that, and thanks for watching. Bye.